We are going to witness.
It's the world's greatest Super Friends.
On Family First, I'm your host, Black Stevie.
Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Yo, what it do, what it good, and what it do. Y'all now up on Family First. I am Black Stevie, a.k.a. Blind to the Bullshit. On you, partner.
I am Black Howard, deaf to the bullshit. Clean the wax out my ears. Sometimes my ears get stopped up, but I'm strictly deaf to the bullshit. Yo, Black Stevie, what been going on, man? Tell me something. What been going on with you?
Nothing, man. Nothing much, man. Been hanging out, been out, moving around these 2 days and shit, just moving around neighborhoods and shit. I had to go to the doctor, man. I've been alright though. You know, you just gotta make sure you got a clean bill of health, but I've been alright. I've been cooling, bro. Word, man, getting prepared for today's show. Try to make it home before the show. What's been good with you, bro?
That's what's up, man. What's been good with me thinking? Us as black people just really need to wake up and stop being deaf and stop being blind to the bullshit that we faced every day. And that's sad. That's sad how we walked around so long, so many years with our blinders on. Yo,
Let me ask you something before you get into your dialogue. I asked you, man. I guess you ain't hear me, but I asked you, man, how you, man? Like, what's up? What's going on with you, man?
I'm blessed.
Okay.
Too blessed to be stressed. Even though
Okay.
you take the bitter with the sweet, but I'm still good. I'm still hanging in there. The
You
family,
breathe.
yeah, the family is good on this end. How your family doing?
Oh man, we comfortable. We blessed, man. Oh yeah, my daughter just showed me her license and joint that she had got that she been waiting. Thank you,
Oh,
thank you. That she
hey,
been waiting for years for that they've been
mhm.
jerking her out of her money. She finally got her license, and so you know what I mean, bigger and better things. You know, family is always well management. She always management, you know what I mean, taking care of us, her lovely ones and shit like that. But everything good, man. It's been good, man. Grandbaby good. Talk to them. Shit like that. It's been good for me, man. Proud of that. I'm happy of that, man. Yeah, bro. But man, what you was talking about, man? What you was trying to get into, man?
Man,
I know I was hearing the violins coming out on us, man. I
well,
know we'd
what
like to hear something.
and I have stumbled on a couple articles and a couple little information, and
Yeah.
and then I started thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? We always knew this. We always as black folks been aware of it, but we really don't pay attention to it. We really don't clarify it or understand. And that's how they keep us in mental slavery. And
What is
we
the
have
understanding?
conversations about
What is
this.
Yo, Howard, man? I'm
What's
blind to that bullshit you talking right now, man. Because what is the understanding? Where you know there is no understanding. Ain't no understanding with nobody. What our race. Nobody want to hear no logic or nothing. So what is the
well,
understanding?
if you can see this, I'm gonna hold this up so you can read this information here.
Oh, while blacks study the Bible, the whites elites study the science of the minds. Oh, but what they're telling you, okay, us black folks is so much in and connecting them to religion where we're not really connecting in with our minds or the spirits of our own minds. Where it do come to
Hmm.
from a lot of people would think it come in from religion. These dudes is out here studying. They not just studying black folks. I don't think that it would be they studying a whole lot of shit. They studying
Hmm.
how the human works today and
True.
shit like that. So
Basically, what they saying is we already we've been keeping y'all in captivity. whenever the thing is this, we put it in the air and letting y'all know that how we putting y'all mind in captivity and putting it in slavery. And it's
But you,
gonna come a time that we need to pay attention and wake up.
yo, Howard, but you got to also look at it like they're not just captivity of capturing our mind. They're capturing damn near everybody on this planet mind. The whole thing is ruling the planet, not just black folks. A lot of it is about that, but it ain't all about that. Yo, when the shit goes down and the war go down and the lights go off and shit like that, they enslaving everybody, bro. So we all gonna have an effect. It ain't just the black homes lights gonna go out and the heat go off and shit like that. It's gonna be in every home. So I think it's a enslavement of humankind as we speak. Humanity.
I can elaborate with you on that. It's not only just one specific color. It's right, the human race. Because
there's a whole human race out there.
Better. Everybody wants better.
Yo.
Can you do better?
The other show that I was on, ain't nothing funny. I was talking about right now we in the spiritual world. Like we fighting against spiritual entities that surround us and shit like that. You had a devil would be here in one part, and then you got God. Like today's the devil is God and God is the devil. You know what I mean? And in reverse. So we fighting the spiritual what's the name? And everybody is on that spiritual path. Yeah, that is gonna be a whole big difference when the Almighty do come down, the overseer and shit like that. The overseer, you know who that is? That's unidentified objects. Shit that we don't understand and shit like that. Shit that don't come from this world. So when they start really appearing and stuff start really going on, or these illusions, this what you call that? The name of the project, it's called a something project that they have you looking at illusions and shit ain't really there. When all of this CGI shit and all of this shit start taking effect. And have us forced believing and fear. Because right now it's being the fear, man. We ain't getting into the world, it's the fear. It's already been a dog eat dog world, but it's getting to get worse.
But let me ask you this, Black Stevie. Do you believe people seeing aliens? Do you believe that?
Do you believe, let me ask you a question. Do you believe people seeing spirits or ghosts?
Not that I know of.
But do you believe it?
I can't answer that question because I never experienced that.
All right, then. So then that's how I feel. But I can answer a question of a part of it. I believe there's some kind of energy because we made off of energy. Why wouldn't there be no kind of other energy force of other races and other human being and manly things? There's a whole lot of shit that's on this earth that we didn't discover, or a whole lot of shit that I see different animals and I don't know what the fuck is that. Even insects. And so I would believe it was a whole lot of shit that you just ain't new to it. But it's out there. It's out there. Best believe it's out there. You know what I mean? And it's amongst us. It's amongst us. They got to do it. Amongst Us, another movie, and letting the niggas know that the people is really here. But what is it? If they all come out and they say we here, and they come and land down, what will we be able to do? It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. The Air Force just now letting us know that they were seeing shit in the seas and in the sky and shit. So it's mighty funny that they don't have no control of it. They were trying to have control, or maybe they do. I don't know. Don't know. This would probably.
I think if they ever came out, we couldn't really do anything, because it would be unexplainable. I say unexplainable because we couldn't explain it. We couldn't do anything about it. What could we do? Because we don't know how to accept that, how to accept it. What we
There's
gonna
a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that people don't know how to accept, but they accept it.
Mm-hmm. What we
You know what
gonna
I'm saying?
attack them? How
Huh?
do we, if we attack the aliens, how do we know we're gonna win?
No, the world will never know that until that day come.
What
Until that day come.
and then
And like for all of these weather situations where like back in the days where you used to see the sky and shit, and nowadays you can't even barely see a fresh sky on and nothing like that. They trying to hide something. Whatever they doing up in the air, they might be trying to hide it, because I didn't see too many beautiful days, and then half of the time I used to see clouds move around, and a lot of times I don't see clouds do nothing. They just stand in one spot. So whatever they doing in hiding, they're doing a hell of a job.
I don't know, man. Just like they said about them satellites in the sky, I'm still with a question mark about that. How come you never seen a satellite? How come you never seen them on Earth show the making of a satellite and show the launching of a satellite? Have you ever seen it before?
I seen them launch some shit, but I went by whatever they told me they launched it. So whatever they said they launched it, I don't know what was on there. I don't know where they launched it to, or how they launched it, what kind of attitude it was in. Whatever they said they had in there, I believed it, and I didn't believe it because I didn't see it. What was on there? Just like they had who was that? Elon Musk. Elon Musk went out of space, where he took all of these actors, Michael Strahan, all of these other people went out of space. Why nobody never came back and told you no wonderful stories of what they seen out there? How Earth look. You never have Michael Strahan go fully in the story. And something so amazing like that, your first time traveling out of space, a person would talk about that every chance that they get. It was so beautiful to see the whole city down there light up. Come on, bro. And then you, out of half of the people that went out of space, came back in space, they either died or had complications or some shit like that. You had a successful landing.
It might be a fiction. It might be a
That
fiction.
probably didn't even happen, bro. This shit never even happened. I seen a clipping of an old lady, allegedly. The old lady had up there. She was 106 years old. She survived, and some lady was reporting interviewing her, and she was like, "How did it feel to be 106 years old and survive the Titanic, the sinking of Titanic?" She said, "What's sinking?" And she kept asking him again, "The Titanic sink." She was like, "When? What's sinking?" And it was like, yo, made it look like this lady had dementia or something. Like she didn't know what was going on. But she was saying, telling her, when did it sink? Where's all of this fully evidence that they spending all of this money from?
I don't know, man. I think it's a figure of your imagination.
Yeah. It is what it is.
I think this world is just like one big TV.
And we all in it.
Characters in the TV.
We all in it. But you know who TV that is? This is God's TV. This is the God's and Satan's television. You know what I mean? Satan got his TV too, man. He got people that he puts all of these clown shows and all of this acting and all of this shit. I just seen some shit across the thing, went across and said, major storm is coming down the coastline. What's up with this major storm shit coming down the coastlines? I don't know, and we didn't get no snow in December, and then now we can get some major shit. I don't know what the fuck this shit is going to be.
They had spoke about this. They had spoke about it, but now it's in existence. They said it was gonna be a time where you wouldn't know summer from winter, winter from summer, fall from spring, spring from fall. Now we facing that time.
Yo, and no lie, another train derailed in New York City. No lie, this is the second one. No lie, it seems like there isn't we into those kind of biblical times that in New York City, no exaggeration, you can't even tell fall from fall and sometimes night from night. Look outside. This side is mad dark cloud, and this side right here is mad bright. You know what I mean? It's like it's half and half and stuff like that. It's a lot of shit that you ain't gonna really able to be to tell. It's supposed to snow, huh?
Okay.
It's supposed to rain today. It rained it yesterday, all day yesterday, damn near. And then today it supposed to. They said it's not supposed to rain, but it looked like it was gonna rain.
And let me guess, tomorrow's gonna rain.
I think so. I think that or Saturday is one of these days that is supposed to be like a rain snow. So you're gonna have a whole lot of shit going on, bro.
Cause Friday we got a storm. I think what? Today Wednesday, Monday. It stormed bad Monday. Tore up a couple trailers and stuff like that. Then they talking about Friday it's supposed to storm again.
Yeah.
Chances of rain gonna be 80%, non-stop.
See that tsunami Los Angeles had and shit with their shit. Like, yo, there's a lot of shit that's really going on. Now we gotta be like, again, like I tell niggas, like, and it's better you telling somebody and you not even using your own devices. Like, they just gotta stack up on shit how to make pure water and do all of this shit so you don't go buy these water bottles. Cause now all of a sudden the news want to talk about this morning about the hurt that water bottles is doing.
Yeah,
all of these to people to buy.
It was yesterday.
Yeah, so they had it up here talking about how that shit is contaminating the water plastic. And we all know that once you heat up and it's no good to drink warm bottle of water because it's when it's hot inside that plastic, it let it go some of those chemicals, and those chemicals giving out cancer and all of this other stuff and everything. But then, yo, if you've been through that all of these years, why would you just wait now until seem like the last days you starting to tell us now what food is not good for us? And a lot of countries, they don't do that. Like bottles, I understand bottle sterilizing shit like that. That's a lot. That's costs a lot. But back in the days, we didn't have too much plastic around, plastic bottles.
Nope. And what happened to they were supposed to water bottles was supposed to be obsolete, and they were supposed to put the waters in milk in containers.
But then remember, the milk containers, those milk containers is still like wax paper. It has wax on that inside of that container too. All on that's how you preserve it. That's how you keep it from not leaking out of the containers and all that. They wax it up. Mm-hmm. So you still getting off that chemical from the wax that's in there. Well, bro.
Then when I went overseas, they didn't have water. When I had went to on a cruise about 2 years ago, they had all their water in plastic bags.
But it still was giving you plastic, regardless of the fact. You still was getting plastic. You know what I mean? And that's the shit. that's fucking up the water, berries, and all of that shit, bro. They trying to recycle. I told them yesterday they trying to recycle shit water and piss water for niggas to drink that shit. Like, what is getting ready to happen to our water system? That's ain't already to happen. that's
Man, pollution,
that's it.
pollution. That water is already polluted. It had been polluted for years. They
Mm-hmm.
just
Yo,
found a way just to like cut the pollution a little bit, but they ain't cut it all the way. The water
yo,
has already been polluted.
New York first grade infrastructure was built back in like those pipelines was built back like probably almost 1800s.
Hmm.
Probably the late what's the name? Some of our water system lines and pipelines are still what's the name. A lot of them shits ain't repaired. You know how much repairing you have to do throughout the whole New York City?
A
That's a
lot,
whole lot of repairing. So
a
they
lot.
they do patch ups. They do patch ups. And being that patch ups, you put in good piping, and then you got old pipes that's still gonna push in whatever else that was behind that shit, the mud that leaked in there and all of that other shit. Because yo, without a filter, the
Hmm.
shit that'll be going inside your food, you be like, hell no. And that's in every barrel in New York City.
No, that's
Huh?
all over the world. That's why we stay sick now.
Yeah,
Cause like
cause
I say, if you go any further back in the days, we ain't have all of these major sickness that we have now.
we had I probably would say a secure system. Maybe then I don't know. Maybe back in the days probably was a better secure system. Nowadays the system is like yeah, we just gonna pump that shit out there and then try to clean the best way it's going out and have and tell you to go give you y'all gotta go buy filters, but don't apply those filters to the people home because that's what you pumping out.
Hmm.
It's
So,
almost like Flint.
so
Well,
when you
Flint,
get the filter, what you gonna do?
the filter still be fucking nasty.
Exactly. And two, you got to understand too. If you buy the filter, how many uses are you gonna be able to get out of it before you have to replace it or buy a new one?
Yeah, that shit is nasty, man. My infrastructure is nasty. So you got all kind of shit that drop in that water, bro, and they be drinking it.
All the different types of parasites floating in the water.
So
If you
now they tell you,
magnify glass,
oh, for the next 48 hours, it's
mm,
major floodings. Well, all those floodings is up there in Jersey. You could say Queens, certain spots in Manhattan, because it ain't too much in what's the name. But
you
it's
got
gonna be raining again.
why it floods too is the infrastructure of how the grounds and the surrounding is built because it has no basically some have no sewage, no drainage to drain the flood to so the water could run out. So if
Now,
all system built up,
New York City, we do have mad drainage systems, but the drainage systems is easy to get clogged up from the leaves,
exactly.
the dirt and shit that trash or whatever be out there that was out there on the street. So that's what clogs up the systems and shit like that. Like when you got those riverbanks, those you living next to those little ass shit like Far Rockaway and shit. You got the beach, and then you
Mm.
got the bay surrounding you and all that shit. Those is the ones that will most likely to flood, like the bays and all that shit and everything, because it's raining. It's constantly raining, bro. And that's what Staten Island and Jersey got. That shit is like that. Long Island and all that shit. Them shits got inclines coming to hills and then they scoop in and shit.
They
The shit-
showed I was watching a tutorial where they show Grand Grand Avenue on the sea line,
Uh-huh.
and you know about that how they say over there back there that the city don't go over there or do nothing for them people over there, and
Uh-huh.
how they say it floods on a regular. and say that they don't even go over there and pick up the trash or anything. Say the people was basically living like homeless people.
Where that's at?
Grant Avenue.
Oh, what?
Grant Avenue. You know Grant Avenue, the last stop on the C train for Brooklyn?
Yeah. So they made, if it's keep getting flooded.
Yeah. And when you come up out of the stairs, you go the opposite way. I don't mean going towards the interstate. I mean going the opposite way where those people live on the other end.
Yeah, so you know what that is? That's prime real estate. These people gonna start leaving and all of that, and then they're gonna level the ground up. They're gonna fix that shit up, and there's gonna be new houses over there. Yo, that's the thing about it. That's how they run you out. They run you out off of little stuff like that. Little prime renters will make it into something big, and then next thing you know, people live there and they should start getting flooded. They didn't tell these people too much. It's a flood zone and all of that shit. So yeah, that's how they make their money. They keep selling, reusing it, and reselling it, try to fix it up. Sometimes they don't do shit.
And where's those people going? Where them people gonna go? Then they gotta sell their houses in all of that.
Yeah, that's what they're talking about right now in Jersey, because the water is rising. It went down and then it's rising a little bit more. So the people like, yo, every time a big rain storage come, that shit happen. Then a lot of them old people that was living there, they be like they selling their cribs. They're gonna sell it. They're gonna put it up. But then once you sell it, put it on the market, it's gonna be like, once people find out that's a flood zone, they're not gonna wanna buy it. I know I wouldn't. I know I couldn't put none of that. I wouldn't want to build nothing there because your whole basement is flooded, your whole top floor and all of that shit. Only thing ain't flooded is you got your bedrooms is on the high floor. You done fucked it up still. Soften the wood, fucking. Now you got to go and have people coming in there. Once that shit is undried out, you got to go and have people come in and inspect and see if it's mold behind the wood.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole lot of money. And then what you got to get, some people got full home insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Or some people, if you ain't get, you don't have to put insurance on your home. Yes, you do, right?
Yeah, you got full coverage on your home. They don't do liability like they do on a car. You got to get full coverage.
Okay.
And then too, sometimes the insurance company, I don't know if you noticed this, when you own a home and anything that happens to dealing with Mother Nature,
covering water damage, not all insurance.
they say they're not gonna cover it.
Yeah, because management said not all of them recover with water damage neither. They don't be covering that.
Because they say that's just work of the God that did that.
Yeah, nature. So you got to go and fix that. Have somebody, yo, that's the shit, bro. That is the shit. And you might need that and ain't even got that type of money to go out there and go and get it repaired. So you could be sitting on being sick with that mold for fucking.
That mold, you'll be sick until you dead and gone.
Yeah, exactly. You be sitting on that shit for years until you get some money. That's a lot.
In your lungs create cancer.
Yeah. You see they yesterday we talked about the trifling these dudes with the synagogue. They was building tunnels and shit like that, and Brooklyn and shit on Eastern Parkway.
Yeah,
niggas building tunnels, son, coming out the ground tunnels and shit like that. That shit was above. They got their shit rated. 9-11 people got locked up and shit like that. Few of them came home. What you think about privilege, man?
It depends, man. Privilege go hand in hand with money. When you got money, you got plenty of privileges. When you got no money, you got less privilege.
Some pocket earning or something.
That's basically what I feel about that. Everything you had that dollar sign to it. If you got major You got a lot of privileges. If you ain't got money like that, your privileges is limited.
Yeah. 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 Cause yo,
That's just like how what's going on in New York right now with the Jews. I remember back in the days, Jewish people would be on Lee Avenue in Kingston, and they wouldn't come across to the come across Fulton Street. But now look at them; they moving in the neighborhoods, in the neighborhoods with the black people, pushing the black people out. It's more of them and more black people and less black people. And whatever the black people, when you can't afford to live at, you got to go somewhere else. And
but you know,
nation overcrowded.
you know what it is though.
What it is.
They buying up prime real estate. They buying up all real estate right now for nobody could go up and they ain't get none of that real estate. And the real estate on the market is too high, so you ain't gonna be able to afford that, and they got that.
Well,
But yo, I know
15 or 16 of them will stay in one apartment. And make
nigga told me the nigga got 50 buildings that he owned.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, wow, bro. That's and only about 34.
Because that's his family. They put him on, then he got up an age he can buy some. Then his kids gonna be able to buy some when he get older.
They're gonna even you ain't even gotta buy none. You can get one of these right here and then you make more.
Mm-hmm.
But that was real, like 50 buildings, and yo, and this dude, he make an average old person be like, yo, what the fuck I've been doing all my life? You know what I mean? I ain't got one. I ain't got one. Well, I ain't got one. This nigga got 50. All over New York City. You getting that cake. You getting that cake. Yo, we be lost in it. We be lost into our shit, bro. That's the only thing we got to do is try to find ourselves. A lot of people, a lot of us, we find ourselves and don't even know what to do with ourselves.
Well, you know,
man.
chasing the clothes, the jewelry. We chasing the clothes and the jewelry. And the cars.
And the hoes.
Like
and they chasing the hoes.
Well, you know that, man. You know, people is at a point in life, it just living the luxury life. The luxury life consists on whatever is luxury that looks good. Look at Michael Jordan. Everybody who invests in a pair of Michael Jordans, that's a fortune right there. That's a fortune right there. Now,
but the kids found out how to make a fortune with that sneaker con, so they know how to do that. How to make a fortune off of sneakers. Yeah.
But what about the ones who saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna buy. I gotta have me a pair of Jordans just to walk around in everyday shoes." What about those? Those who don't know the value of $1.
Some people just don't give a fuck. They like it, they're gonna buy it. Whatever I like, you're gonna buy it. If you're gonna sell it, you're gonna sell it. If not. But whatever you like, you know, represent what you like.
True, but see, some people got that backup plan. I may like this, but if I can flip it to make some money, I'm gonna flip it to make the money.
As you suppose.
Yeah.
As you suppose.
It just like
come on.
Look at the Jewish people. Look at them for instance. All right, how many of them in their family own a business?
Probably all of them.
Maybe not. Maybe two brothers. Say for instance, we'll start off two brothers, or a cousin and two cousins. Boom. Our father and mother, our father and his sister had a little business. So the kids got of age. I'm gonna show you the ropes. So the two kids took that rope, showed their kids, and that's how they kept doing it.
Son, they marry They marry their family into luxury. So that meaning if they have to do whatever they gotta go do, they go put they let their daughter go marry somebody. He gotta be a person that's doing the same thing or getting money like them. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? They know, yo, this is bum nigga and all that. Majority of them with their family tradition that
Hmm.
keeps that shit keep going. That's how they get it, yo, hand downs. They go hand me down. They go another hand down. They go, oh, he came here with some money. He bought up a little piece of property, but they
Hmm.
ain't got to go through much to go and get that property. That shit is clear. Yo,
If he got to do anything, they might just say, "Here, yo, we gonna just keep it in the family. Yo, when you get of age, I'm gonna leave this to you."
yeah, because whoever get married, they got to keep that legacy going on. The Chinese is like that. Chinatown in the hood is just like that. You got
But
their sons and all of them.
we have those hand downs, but sometimes we just don't want it. We Some of us have the same opportunity, but we figuring at another note like, I don't really want that responsibility.
Yo, I can go to majority of neighborhoods in the neighborhood and see
Mm-hmm.
like the real black owned stores. If they was there, when they was there for a little time
Mm-hmm.
and then they rent went up and pushed them up out of there. And then
Mm-hmm.
somebody else took over and put some other dumb shit there that didn't really mean nothing and shit like that. Like they canceled out like us with a whole lot of shit that opportunities if
Mm-hmm.
we could have got. You know what I mean? We maybe would have what's the name would have be able to give and be able to afford for our peoples, bro. Like, yo, son, everybody can eat, but this is our store. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, this is our store. Like, yo, we got everything besides every store I know that damn near black person on is
Mm-hmm.
incense. They selling incense. They selling t-shirts or some shit like that. Like, yo, come on, son. All got a little hole in the wall sneaker spot. Yo,
Maybe
where's all of these other shits?
maybe you
Niggas
gotta change.
definitely
I
need
think
some. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think what it really is we scared of changes. And we so complex to what we used to doing. That's why we don't want to make changes.
I think that's the damn lie. Because a lot of people ain't scared of change. A lot of people change and the world around them don't want them to change.
That's where we get complex and we get stuck.
Yeah, but a lot of people out there want to change, but it's so where they at in this world, it won't allow them to change.
But we still gotta push. We still gotta push for changes, man. We still do. Even though we don't want to, sometimes we have to. Cause you gotta think about it. When you ain't got shit, who gonna give you anything?
God trust in God.
Who gonna really sit there and say, "I feel sorry for you. Here's a donation."
God trust in you gotta trust in God.
Like I
So
said, this is what the third show we did, and I said, support the network, by donating $4.99 plus tax. How many people out there sent us a donation yet? And we doing something positive. We're not doing nothing negative. We're
doing it
not
for God.
soliciting murder, criminal activity, or nothing. We doing it honestly.
So let's relate that shit to God, man. Tell that shit to God, man.
I'm just saying,
God,
be
tell
honest.
God you need 495 50 $21.02.
You need to spread some knowledge first.
You know what I mean? Like that nigga, he'll bring it to you.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying. I'm,
man.
I'm just saying, when you do honest stuff, people don't appreciate honesty. They appreciate bullshit. And we was just talking about that on a couple other shows. You got to do whatever it takes. But when you being honest, people turn the other cheek. they don't care. But if you feeding them some okie doke, they like, yeah, oh sure, we'll support that.
That's life, man. Of course, society.
So that's
Society these
why we
days
stuck in. We stuck in a
don't want
real.
you to do a whole lot of shit, man. Don't want you to do a whole lot of shit, man. Society these days will stop your process. You know what I mean? You just got to take that wrong bridge, that right bridge. Stay away from the broken bridges. Should be hard, man. It's a struggle. It's a
Just
struggle every day. Got to
on
hold on.
on that same tutorial where they was telling about how people was letting people live in buildings and the buildings wasn't up to code or any of that. They was illegal renting people buildings.
What
And
that was in the 90s.
huh?
That was in the 90s.
No, talking about right now as we speak. That
But I remember
in New
a
York
lot of those.
that they
A
let
lot of,
people live
uh-huh.
at these places illegally renting apartments, illegal renting buildings and everything, illegally, not legally, illegally, and they charging people top prices. Ain't doing no renovation, ain't doing nothing. Charging people from $2,000 to $6,000 and better in New York City.
Niggas would be a fool to be paying that.
And
But
these is holding the walls.
you gotta check it though. A lot of people out there, that's what they fighting for, to get a home. So at the meantime, you know what, people like, yo, I'll take anything. I take anything to be out than to be out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's for those new people, bro. And you know, old people probably was doing it too. Like today,
Mm-hmm.
I was on the train and I was telling Block the other day, we was talking about it and shit, that how these people coming in here and making babies in the town. Lady on the train with a brand new baby.
Yeah. We was talking about that the other day.
No, but I'm talking about today.
Oh wow.
Brand new baby. She's about, lady ain't that even big, like that big. You know how them like
Mm-hmm.
little Spanish, like what's the name, Mexican, like
Yeah.
come on there with a box of candy. All flavors, son of candy, with the baby wrapped up like a sheet thing coming around. Boom, off in the thing. I'm like, yo, bro, son. Y'all not really waking up. Son, yesterday it was raining. It's a little cold. Son, y'all really taking the game of working or trying to get a dollar or trying to get somewhere to stay in any means necessary. When y'all walking on the highways with y'all kids scrapped up on y'all back, selling that mango looking thing with the spices on it and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all really is like putting yourself in harm's way, like for to become a citizen, bro. They're like, yo, that shit don't be seeming that serious, bro. Like, I know it's serious. You want to be free and all of that. If we gonna fight for our freedom and then allow other people to at least go over there to see what's the problem. But you can't go to nobody else's country and tell them what to do. So like bringing them here and giving yourself a headache, and then now try to get rid of the headache. There was no sense of you bringing a headache in the inside if you couldn't be real with yourself and say,
There's 8 million people in New York, and you still bringing these silent seekers in there. Come on now,
uh-huh,
that's not making no sense.
uh-huh. Yep.
And then they said too, it ain't no place for the homeless.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It ain't no place for the homeless. Cause like they say, the homeless people, you would find them in the train station. Now they took all the benches, all the seats, and all of that up. And
Yeah, everywhere in the city,
mhm.
where was benches, there's no longer none of those shits like that.
And they
Like,
said
yeah.
in some of the train station, like the major train station, that if you get caught homeless or sleeping in there, they gonna take you straight to jail.
They're lying. Cause I was on the train with a dude was scratched right out on the whole goddamn long ass seat. Scratched out with mad people was on the train. I tell you I had to go to the doctor, bro. And he was scratched out. Nigga even shitted in between the carts where you open up the cart door. I'm like, how do they put in a whole fresh big shit? As soon as you open it up, it's sitting right there. Like, who would do that, bro? Like, you
That
see
just
what?
really irritated you. Just say it. It really.
Yeah, 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 man. And you got to sit by that door, man, right there. That was very disgusting. But then you got to blame that shit on the government because Mayor Adams is cutting everything now. And they
I
out
heard
here,
you saying that too. The dude was
yeah,
talking about it.
yeah, the
He
niggas.
was talking about how things is gonna get to a point in New York that everything is gonna be tight, and they crying about they ain't got no money.
Nah, but
They cutting
nah, it
down.
ain't about that. The niggas is like they cutting school safety, they cutting police, they cutting sanitation, they cutting a whole lot of these programs like that. They cutting down no more overtime for these big programs and shit like that with the nurses and all of that and everything. And then, but you saying the surgeon is getting ready to go back up, and you cutting all of this stuff. You know, once those doctors go back out again, it's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be really fucked up.
Okay, they doing all this cut. What the people supposed to do? How these people are supposed to survive?
It ain't about. I told you earlier. It ain't about the people no more. It's about survival. The people don't understand that. The people don't understand that every day you go in there and survival. My daughter went in there and get not even such and such worth of lunch meat and come outside from buying the lunch meat from the deli. She
Mm-hmm.
spent like $30, $30 for fucking lunch meat.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even a lot of lunch meat. Where back in the days, $30 would have been too much. You can't even hardly eat that. You gotta look at everything that the price is
A
different.
lot. Yeah, would have got you a lot.
You
But
can't
now,
even go and get a pack of chicken and shit like that for the back in the day. You get chicken probably like $2 and like 49 cent, 39 cent a pound and shit. Now
yeah,
these shits is like fucking $1.29, $2, such and such a pound and shit. You know what I
almost
mean?
$10. I got you.
Yeah, so
And
you
what
gotta
kind of
be,
chicken is that?
huh?
What kind of chicken is that?
That's wings and shit like that.
Wings used to always be the cheapest.
Wings used to always be the
But
cheapest.
legs and thighs.
And between now, yep, now legs and thighs are cheap, and the wings is expensive.
Yeah, cause wings here you get, I believe, a 5 pound bag of wings is $20.
Back in the days, that was $20 was half a meat plan. You used to go get about like 5 pounds of chopped meat, 5 pounds of chicken wings, about such and such with it and it might give you a box of cereal for $25, $30 meat plan.
So
You
what a
can't
meat
even
plan now is then?
a meat plan. I haven't bought one of those, so I don't know. Eventually, it went up. If the
3 pounds.
three pounds of everything now, yep. Like so,
No more.
no more 5 pounds. So it's you got to get three of everything and this and that and the third.
So it's less. It went the price,
Yeah,
but you getting less for the price you pay.
There's more
there's more
for less.
for less.
Mm.
3 pounds. Yeah, I ain't been in one in a long time though.
Now you seeing them on certain supermarkets have them.
Yeah, they have you. Remember, they used to give your ass a whole bunch of shit with it. Eggs, milk, cereal, juice, all of that shit.
For the
Yeah,
fact,
they
where do y'all shop at?
oh, we shop in the major stores,
Oh, okay.
all the name brand stores.
Oh, okay. So the prices in the name brand store is pretty much decent.
Nah,
It depends on
Was
what
too
you
overpriced.
it if it depends sales or whatever you getting, but basically nah. Cause if you go to the no frill shit, no
Mm-hmm.
frill shit could be the same shit. Like not no frill shit, like whatever they call that shit now, Emporio,
Mm-hmm.
urban, and all of this shit,
Yeah,
urban metals, whatever that shit, and Imperio and all of this other new shit,
yeah,
new shit. Them niggas be expensive too. They supposed to be a less brand or cheaper
yeah.
brand. They ain't nothing dealing with that. And shit is, and they the same shit. They
Of
the
course,
same shit like the expensive brand. That's just the bottom of the barrel. The same company own that shit.
yeah. Cause like you go to what is it? Food Stop or Stop something? You
Stop
know,
it. Stop and save.
yeah, right downtown.
Stop and shop. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of decent in there, but some of the prices is a little bit overpriced.
Food period is overpriced, man. Yeah,
Like,
you
like
used to get 39 cents a can goods. Now
true.
you paying $1.19, a dollar. It depends when they go on sale and shit like that. Like it went from 39 cents all the way up until like $1 and some change. So
Cause like yeah,
milk,
a can of Del Monte. Say if you getting some Del Monte product, each one of their cans at least is like two and some change.
yeah.
And if it go on sale, it'll be like what 199. Very rare you will see like any of the major name brands or be cheap.
Yeah, they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. You know what I mean? They said the economy is fucked up. Right now, I think what $17. Like $17 ain't like people really gonna see the $17. This is the shit that be getting us. We
Mm,
think that we getting more money and we getting a raise and
mm,
it sound better. Minimum wage is going up, it sound better. But
mm.
every time minimum wage go up and every time you get a raise, don't you know your bills go up too? The
True.
shit that you wasn't in, they change it from oh shit. You used to go and get it a case of soda or such and such for this price. Nah, that shit went up. Our
Mm.
prices had changed.
But
You
they
know why?
said,
Because everybody's eating now.
but they said when the price of sugar was going up, they said all candy, sodas, cookies, all of that, the prices of that was gonna go up too. I was like,
Yeah.
wow. But they had
But,
that on the news what about two
but
years ago.
but all of that is straight sugar. Like you said, it's straight sugar. Like something to get you fat, gonna go up,
diabetes and all.
diabetes and all that. So you should know you want to stay away from that. So they should charge your ass a little more for that. Shit that really gonna get you. I'm not saying for everything, but sugar, yeah, of course. Of course, sugar, that's the worst way of getting diabetes and getting fat.
Well,
Shit
yeah,
like
we already know it's all a chemical process. All of this is chemicals, man. Chemical process. The more the pharmacies and all of them and all of these people have to get their cut. Of course, shit gonna be through the ceiling. Hey, we raise the sugar. We can get a better. We raise the sugar. People pay the prices for the drinks, the sodas, the cookies, the candy. Boom. That makes it better for the doctors. Because the
yeah.
doctor can say, oh, you eating all of this sugary products and all of that, man, you get diabetes. So you got to come see us. One
Remember
can't
you
wash the other.
remember you used to get two pieces of candy, a decent piece of candy for $1. Remember that? You can go get a Snicker and a bag of M&Ms for $1.
Yeah, 2 for $1. Yeah. Now you can. How much is the M&Ms now?
Depending where you at. $1.50. Depending where you at. $1.50. No, it's $1.50 now.
Oh,
And
for
it
you
depends where-
it's $1.50. Down here, a pack of M&Ms is $2.50.
Yeah, so
King size?
what y'all got? The king size bag?
That's the regular size. The
Oh
king
yeah,
size
yeah.
is $3.
Yeah, y'all over raping. So whoever heard that, do not go down south because you think you having a better living and you having a great living and a great life. You are paying double what New York is paying, bro.
Now,
Hell no.
what does drink go for in New York City? If you get
Huh?
you a Coca-Cola, what you say Coca-Cola now going for in New York City?
What, 20 ounce?
A 20 ounce probably like $2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You catch
$2. Yeah.
3 for 5.
yeah.
If you go to the gas station, if you get a Coke, a 20 ounce
$2.50.
gas station, nah,
$2.50.
it's about almost $3.
Yeah, it's almost yeah. Now certain gas stations you go to, it's about $2.50. They charge.
Ounces are $2.
Yeah.
Where?
In the bodega.
And the bodega or in the supermarket. Yo, you go get 3 for $5 in the supermarket.
A 2 liter, any kind of soda.
Yeah.
A 2 liter. If you get a 2 liter here, even a 3 liter, almost about $4.
Yeah, I'm
from the bodega. It's $3.50.
I'm at my mom's. That used to be her favorite soda. She used to send me to the store for. She was like, go to the what's name. If you can't find it there, go to the supermarket. Get me a 3 liter. I'm like, yo, everything 3 liter was then. It was always Pepsi.
Yes.
So you know, I mean, yeah, orange. Yeah, you know with the big ass Pepsi.
Yo, remember the light blue Pepsi? I know
Yeah.
you remember that.
Yeah.
That don't even exist no more.
Yo, you know why it don't exist? Because the food administration started letting these niggas know that y'all niggas is giving these niggas these dyes, the yellow 40s and all of those, and them yellow 5s and all of these dyes in it. Those are the shits that's giving these people fucking cancer and making them sick, bro.
But they
So niggas took a lot of shit out.
Who came up with it? They came up with it.
Yo, let me tell you something. After you consume it for a while, that's when they tell you it ain't good for you, no longer good for you. After your body then took it up, and now your body got gonna have these side effects or all type of shit gonna have going on with your body. Now they tell you, yo, that wasn't the case.
Don't you think it is gain? Everything is profit and gain. Profit and gain. Profit.
I wonder if the doctors is like the Chinese people. In their restaurant, you'll never catch them eating their food. I wonder if the doctors in the hospital, you never catch them using the same medicine that they give us. I wonder if that's probably aspirin, something like that. I wonder if it's like that too. Like, yeah.
If you think about it, they'll say, okay, if you ever analyzed it and did the analytics, how come a doctor can't cure himself? He always giving you medicine, but the minute when he gets sick,
he got to go see a doctor. That makes sense. But yo, yeah, he know
everything here or in this world we live in is a gimmick.
Yeah.
It's a
He
gimmick.
need that shit. He need that shit, Ross. Your boy up there, like, yo, I got some shit going on with my stomach. I can't do nothing. And I don't know, I don't have that medicine. I gotta go to the hospital. Automatically he should know what's his symptoms. what is wrong with him and shit like that. If he don't know nothing like that, then he's not a real doctor.
Oh, he be
100%.
guesstimating. He be guesstimating. You know what guesstimating mean?
Yeah, man, I know exactly what that means.
What it be? I'm guessing what it is. I can't
Exactly.
tell you for sure what it is. I'm just guessing what it is.
That's why I'm gonna give you something that's gonna stop the headache. But once it stops the headache, it's gonna make your whole fucking body ache. Your liver gonna get exploded. And now you gotta come back for kidney failure. Like, yo, come on, bro. You already get it. You already know the science to it. The science is what it is.
Listen, but why they do this to us? Why they do
Rolling
this?
off the science. Science it is what it is, man. You rolling off the science, man. Yo, you rolling off a person that don't know something. That's assuming a lot of things.
Because half of the cures that and half of the money we spend, how much of it is guaranteed to cure us? Huh?
I was over here trying to think. I don't know.
How much of the stuff is guaranteed to cure us? All the medicine and all the shit we invested in, how much of it has cures and that is guaranteed? Every time you turn on the TV, you go on the phone, or you see a commercial, they always putting some product for us to try or be test dummies and go and buy it. How much is it guaranteed that's really going to help us?
You see the hair relaxer. You see all that shit. They help them with the nappy ass head. They help them until they find out they're gonna catch cancer. And like, yo, down the long run, you putting all that shit in your head, them chemicals and shit. That shit is attacking the top of your brain, where it's getting there faster. It's getting there faster. Word.
But look at it. Back in the days, everybody and their mama had a Jerry curl or the curly. I had it too. But now, when you get of age, what happened? And most of the people who had that end up being what? Bald headed.
Yo, I ain't know the last time I seen Jerry curls, bro. I seen a knock on wood, no homo, no more. But I seen a pretty light skinned nigga like that. Yo, you know what I mean? He was born like that. You swear to God he got Jerry. You swear to God he got Jerry curls. This nigga hair is so goddamn curly. When it's sweat, it look like Jerry curl juice coming out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I be saying like a lot of people like that though. But Jerry curls is played out and shit. But like I said, you got a lot of light skinned brothers with that kind of curly hair and shit. No muckness.
Chemical free.
Yeah, that shit still burn their eyes, man. I'm like, what the fuck you say? Hey, you have a bald ass head, sweat getting your eyes. That shit burn.
Even though they say use all of these different razors, all of that to shave your face and clean. Now, how much of these products that they present to us is guaranteed? That's what I would like to know.
Products, man. Guarantee to get a haircut, man. You guarantee you gotta get a haircut, right? You guarantee you gotta get your hair done.
But you guarantee that after a while, that hair gonna start growing back.
Oh no.
I mean,
that was God's way of telling you you ain't supposed to cut that hair. Every time you cut it, you're chopping down the tree of life.
True.
Don't you know hair is a big part of your body, bro?
Yeah.
Your hair does a whole lot of things. Your hair stops the sun rays. Your hair does a whole lot of stuff to chemically feed off the poison, gets rid of all of that shit. Your hair do that. Your hair do more than that. However I can explain it. You ain't supposed to be cutting your hair.
True. It serves a lot of different purposes.
A lot of different purposes. You know, what I mean, that's how you see the Africans, Jamaicans, and all them with some of them with the real hair, not with this weave shit in the middle and braiding it up, and then now you got super dreads. These niggas is roots, the trees. They grow like vines, like trees. Especially the African hair, the black hair. Shit like mine.
How are we gonna close this one out?
Man, stay smart. Keep your heart. Don't fall apart. Don't start, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Does any of these products or these gimmicks that they offer us on TVs, on the phones, internet, wherever, do these products actually work? Are they actually true? Or they just something to sell money? This is what I ask everybody out in the podcast, man. This is Black Howard asking you, tell us the truth. How many of these products that y'all see and gimmicks y'all try have worked for you on a regular basis? And this is what I have to tell you.
Told you I'm Black Stevie, and I'm blind to the bullshit. If it ain't coming out news, today news, just grew tonight. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. We gonna rock it with y'all. Y'all let them know, man, with your clothes out.
This is Black Howard. I'm deaf to the bullshit. Don't be trying to pass off your bullshit to me. You pass off it to somebody else. But again, we need your support and we need your donations.
Well, I smell.
Family
I smell that.
$4.99. All we asking you is $4.99 plus tax to support our network and to keep it going. That's not much. You spend more than that doing foolishness. Support the network. Family first. We need extended family.
Subscribe, like, and share, man.
Are you excited?
No, I'm not buying anything.
You gotta start somewhere.
I'm not an impulse buyer.
Well, this one's white. You're gonna like it.
I hear this from everybody. Oh, it must be something special.
You'll see.
How they got a pickup?
You ready?